Alrighty, so we are live, guys. The good thing is I already shared all the links, so yeah, so that means we can just jump right into it. Um, so this is a drawing that I started last night. Let me make sure my volume's down. Okay, so yeah, this is a drawing that I started last night, and I'm gonna continue to work on it. So yeah, so everything looks pretty good. I actually have the stream up in front of me so I can see it. Actually, try. Okay, that's good. We'll just leave it right there. Cool. So everything looks good, and let's get to it. So we are live right now. Okay, so I'll just wait for a couple of you to hop in, but I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing. So, um, yeah. Mhm, mhm. Let's see. Let's get. All right. Looks like some people are hopping in the chat. So if you're there, feel free to drop a comment if you want to say hello or anything like that. And yeah. So right now I'm currently just working on shadow. Um, so like on the clothing and all that stuff right there. So this is still a really rough sketch. Um, hello, hello. Uh, but yeah, so it's a rough sketch, but it's coming together. But my goal for this is to have it. It actually went way too far over there. My goal is to um, have this a very detailed drawing. So that is what I am aiming for. But it's gonna take some time to get it to where I want it. Am I am I drawing Harry Potter? No. Believe it or not, I'm actually drawing my own uh, representation of Bible characters. So I'm sure I'll probably talk about this again throughout the live stream. But here's the thing: so I can't stand religious artwork. Um, I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. Like there's too many like gold and purples and all of that type of stuff. And a lot of times it just looks really boring. So I thought it would be cool to do some biblical artwork, but actually make it like let's like see how epic we can actually make it look. Uh, so yeah, so it's kind of a theme that I'm on right now, and we'll just I don't know, we'll see where it goes. But so far, I'm feeling this drawing so far. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So hopefully we have a pretty good stream tonight. And but yeah, for those of you that are already here, thank you for coming out. Plan to try to do quite a bit of live streaming this week. Obviously, I didn't do any yesterday because yesterday was Mother's Day. But um, yeah, so okay. Hmm. Let's see. Let's do. Really need to continue to work on the shadows. So I'm going to focus some of my shadows and highlights. That's what I'm going to focus on. So yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It actually means a lot. So yeah. Okay. let's see. I want to make sure that we're giving the clothes like a proper amount of like good shadow and texture. So we're going to be working on all of this. So it won't just be just the clothes. It will be the the skin, which we'll be touching on that in just a little bit. So yeah, which we're actually going to jump over to that right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have been good though. So hopefully everything's going well for you guys. Let's see. Let's go. Let's zoom way in right here. Let's do some detailing. Here, I need more shadow behind there. Sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. Totally not trying to do that. Okay, so that works pretty well. What I'm gonna go ahead and do though is I want to play around with some of the coloring just a little bit, or there we go. There we go. Kind of like that two different tones that we have going on right there. I kind of like that look. Kind of looks good. I hope this isn't too dark for you guys. I don't know. Maybe it's just let me stand up. Kind of looks a little dark. I don't know. I think you guys should be able to. Okay. Let me see. How's my brightness? Oh, my brightness is all the way up. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Cool. There we go. So, let's see. I want to go back to doing some of the highlights. Let me go to my ink for that. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're right. It really is. I totally, I totally agree with that. But yeah, it's crazy how much time actually goes into doing stuff just to get it to look right, you know? It's pretty crazy. But that's also the same thing like that makes it so enjoyable. It's just like, oh man, like I spent so much time working on this and I finally got it looking like this, you know? And that's a very rewarding and satisfying feeling at the same time. But yeah, okay. So I might turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Like, you know, once you start doing colors and all that type of stuff, like it can really like eat up your time before you know it. But yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. You can get really really picky with the coloring of something. Oops, there we go. Okay. Mhm. Let's make that a little bit thicker. This is definitely a more chill live stream so far, so it's pretty quiet. But I think our last one was kind of like that too. It was a little bit quiet, and then I think it was when we got what maybe like the 30 minute or so mark. I could be wrong, but I think that's when we started talking a lot more during the stream. So I don't know. It's kind of exciting doing these live streams because I never know for sure like how they're gonna go until they just do whatever. But yeah. By the way, I need to show you guys my drawing that I did over the weekend. Oh gosh, come on. Um, I need to show you guys those that drawing too because I did post it on my Instagram though, so it was it was actually another biblical uh, style drawing. So yeah. Okay. So I think I want. Mm, let's see. I really want to maybe not too heavy, but I want to kind of smooth out some of these colors a little bit because right now they're kind of rough, and I don't want them to be really rough. But also, too, I don't want to lose the kind of cool look that we've got going on with the kind of. It's almost like a rough look, and I honestly I kind of like that look, and so I've been trying more to not let it disappear completely. So yeah. Other three people talk. Everyone's probably just like super chill. Who knows? They might be drawing too. But yeah, if you guys want to though, feel free jump in the chat, and we're all family here. So don't be shy. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better now that we're blending this together a little bit better. We're gonna have to clean up too under here underneath his chin, so we'll get there eventually. Okay. Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Let's clean that up because it's starting to bother me now. So I want to clean all of that up. Yeah, that looks better. Oh my gosh, that looks so much better. Before, that's how it looked. Look at all of that extra mess, man. That's just ugh. Yeah. Okay. And then might as well go ahead and clean this up a little bit too. Get a little bit bigger brush to get all of that in there. Just clean that out. So this style right here, this is very much of what I would call like my quick, uh, like rough draft concept art style, I guess. Um, like it doesn't take me very long to like get this type of artwork out. Like if I were just to leave it just like this, like I could have this done in maybe like I don't know, just a little bit of time. It wouldn't take too long. But I don't know. It's just it's a good it's like a good starting point for building up the drawing. Let's see, I'm gonna need to cut off that because I need to make his leg much thinner. That was like way too thick. It just gives you a really good idea of like what to uh kind of like what to expect. Also, I want to cut all of this out right in here, just like so, and then maybe you trim that up just a little bit, and then also too right in here. Just get all that out. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely better. Do that. And this is the area back here where there's rips in his cape. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those stand out a little more. I'm actually gonna use that little piece to our advantage because it just looks like a little straggly piece of cloth, but maybe we'll just damage it a little bit more. A little bit like that. Yeah, that looks good. We'll do the same thing over here with these. Just like so. It's always the imperfections that kind of help the drawing or to help to sell the drawing on it being like more realistic, even if the style isn't a realistic style, but like there's just things that you would actually see in the real world. So for instance, like the cape, like the patterns and stuff on here, or the way it's ripped, if you symbolize it to make it look kind of like the way a fabric would actually be ripped and stuff, it will help improve the drawing. Like I was saying, even though it's not a realistic style, it still gives realism. So I think sometimes people they get that confused. They think that in order to, um, or when they hear realistic, they only think that it has to be like photorealistic, which is not the case. Like there's all types of different like things that you can count as realism. So see, just by doing that, that's improved it a lot. So it actually looks more torn and more torn and battered. So, and then what we can also do too is put some little nicks like in the fabric, so just tiny ones. Just sort of just looks like it may have snagged on something. Just little things like that. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Also too, what we can do is get our eraser, and then we can go to, let's see, let's try here. Um, okay, why not? We'll just mess with this. So you can get like a textured eraser and then kind of erase some of the little spots and stuff there, and then see how that kind of works out too. Now this one, I don't know. I kind of don't like the way that one looks. So let's try. I feel like I did too much. Yeah. Um, let's try a different one. Let's see. Let's go through. This might be actually kind of more on the line of what I'm looking for. If it erases hard enough, that's the thing. This is, oops. I have the brush, not the, I want the eraser for that. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this again with the eraser. So that actually kind of works. So we just throw that in there. Now that might be a little too much, but let's see. Let's just put it right there. A little bit right there. Yeah, that kind of works. So you can really use an eraser to your advantage if you know the right places to put it. Because see, like this is working really good for making it look like we have some tears there. Homeboy needs a new cape though for sure, because this one's about had it. But I don't know. Maybe he's been traveling for like a long time or something. So, but yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, time like when I'm drawing, just time just it goes by. Either it feels like it's going by really fast, or it feels like it's going really slow. And I think I'm somewhere in the middle right now of things feeling kind of slow and here. Let's just do this. Um, yeah, I don't know. Things feel kind of slow right now, but yeah, it's funny. Time is just it's weird. It really is. I'll see something real quick before this actually might be kind of cool. Let's try this again. Okay, it's just different spots all throughout. What is the app I'm using? I'm using Procreate. Procreate 5. So it should be the only thing that comes in if you type it in on the App Store. And yeah. Okay, so I think it's time to start. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I think it's probably time to start doing a little bit more. We need to start detailing this more. So what I like to do is probably do another shadow layer. But let's see. Let's do a nice. We kind of just did that, but I kind of erased it in a different way that I normally don't. And oh gosh. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. There we go. There we go. I got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna just kind of erase here and there, here and there, here and there. Okay, so let's see. How does that look? Let's take that away. Yeah, that works. Okay. Over here. Play around with that a little bit. You're drawing. What are you drawing? I'm actually really curious. If you don't mind sharing what you're working on. Let's go to more. I really dislike this kind of color blue. Like, I don't know. That color just kind of really just irritates me. So I have to use it in the right setting. Otherwise, it just it really pisses me off. I don't know why either. Actually, wait, no, I do. So there was a long time ago. There, I remember when I was a kid. There was this it's like this paper, and I didn't want to draw on it because it was like I think it was like the only paper I had at the time, but I couldn't stand it, and so I think that's why I just have like a dislike for that color. But yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh, that would be nice. That would be really nice. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got. Let's get this color. shadowing here on the back side of the leg and underneath the pants right there. Thing is to really try to keep all of this from looking like super flat. So just have to keep going. Put a little bit here. Just like so. Just like that. And then we'll do it again right over here. Now, one thing that's going to help this drawing quite a bit is have our kind of like reflected light or rim light, which is all going to be cast on this side. So yeah, so it's going to be hitting like the back part of his arm, it's like the part of his ears, neck, part of jawline, kind of right there, the back part of his leg. So yeah, so those things will help quite a bit with the drawing to help make it pop quite a bit more. So, and we'll get there. It's just everything everything takes time and patience. Must have patience. Okay. A little bit of shadow right here. Okay. Okay. It's just like that. Now what I need to figure out is the color. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use use my light pen. I use this a lot sometimes for. Hold on, let me see. How would this look? What does that look like? No, that looks stupid. Okay, we need a much brighter color. Let's see. So for that back color, I'm kind of thinking maybe like a. I don't know. Let's see how would that look. Okay, well here's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and draw it in, and then just go through and play around with the different colors to see like what works best, kind of. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this right here. Put just a tad bit right here on his nose, just a little bit, just like so. Okay. So for me, a lot of times it's just what I'm doing right now. This part kind of really helps the drawing kind of pop and come more alive for me. And so sometimes I can actually figure out what all I need to do just by doing this little highlighting method right here, because then it helps the drawing be more dynamic and uh, just kind of have more going on for it. And so I'm like, okay, well then let's try that because this is looking pretty good. And this isn't going to be as harsh as it looks right now. So I'm always going to like lower the opacity on it just so it's not super strong. But I do want it to sell a little bit for right now, just to get the drawing. Okay, so I'll put it right there. And put a little bit right here on the bottom of the shoe, just like so. Right there. Also, too, we'll put it right here. Okay, yeah, that's working. I might even put just a tad bit right there, and We're gonna have to put it for sure on his cape in certain spots. Okay, so we'll do it there. And we'll do a little bit on the back of his hair. Just a little bit like that. Yeah, that works. And then his hands are definitely going to stand out more for sure. So, um, I just want to kind of get this going. So I need to put it some here on the slingshot as well. So let's just write it all the way up. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do though is I want to go ahead and turn this down just a little bit so it's not too strong. And yeah, so that works. So we can still see it enough, but just enough to where it's not like just to keep the arm separated from like blending in here with the cape, like in that area. So right now I'm going around all the little ripped areas and just adding just a thin little line along the stuff right there. As this drawing becomes more detailed too, my goal is to have like light beaming through the rips and well, let me see. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry if this part is boring, guys. Um, it's just a little stuff that has to be done. I'm always saying that. I'm always apologizing and saying like, "Oh, sorry if blah 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 blah" or whatever. But I really need to stop doing that because this is all just part of the process. So I know this is gonna sound funny, but you guys know one of the like spookiest things that bugs me kind of sometimes is when people um not all the time, but sometimes when people like want me to like or they want me to do like a commission for them. Um which I've done. I don't even know how many I've done. I've done so many, but it's just sometimes I just don't sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. And like I actually have I have someone just on red right now because I haven't responded because I just don't feel like doing anything for anyone right now, which is there we go. I think that looks better. I like those highlights. What time is it for me? It is, let me see. It's 8:34 for me. I'm in California, so there we go. That looks good. I'm okay with that. Let me see something. Color balance. Let's turn this all. Kind of want to get kind of crazy with the colors a little bit. Not too crazy, but I just want to kind of just throw some style on top of it. It's 10:34 for you. Cool. Uh, what part of the world are you in right now? If you don't mind my asking. Yeah, it's still early. I'm pretty happy about it. Oh, cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Um, yeah, it's still pretty early for me. And honestly, when I'm done with this, I am hmm. I haven't really made up my mind on what I'm gonna do after this. Probably like some workout or something. So more than likely, that's probably what I'll do. Or I might just knock out, and go to sleep. I don't know. I've been like super sleepy the past couple of days, which has been kind of annoying. But it is what it is. So okay, so here's where it starts to get a little fun because this is now where we're starting to do more shaping of the drawing. So oops, let's see, let's do. So we get a little more detail because once you start building up those layers and you get the like nice shadow um, kind of set up, then you come through and then you can kind of start uh, just making it with more actual depth, you know. So things start becoming less and less flat as you do this process. It's just a little process of just building it up to get it to this point. But once we start getting here and I can start seeing like, oh, okay, and I can start cutting away at that area or this area, then that's for me, that's when it starts getting a lot more fun. So if you can see, if you look here on his face and just this first area right here, if I were to hide this layer, you see how it kind of looks now, but now that just adds a little bit more, just makes it look a little more full. And I think I'll go ahead and do this, and then I think I'll come back over with maybe like a soft eraser, and then work from there. Just kind of put that right there. Bring this on down. And I'm seeing we can easily kind of create a little, make that stand out more, kind of look like a little bit of a lip. We can do the same thing right here. Just lightly, I just run all the way down, all the way down, about right there. Oh gosh, the camera's out of focus. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that now. I happened to look up at the camera real quick and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is not good. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Okay, this is looking better. I'm starting to feel better with the look of this. Okay, now I don't want that slingshot to get lost in the details, so I got to be careful with that. Make sure it stands out enough. Okay, and then also too back here, so we don't want the that blue highlight that we put on the back of his hair. We don't want that to get lost either. And then also too, big important part right here. Oops, let's make that smaller. Right here on the back of his neck. It's too small. Oh gosh, I still don't like that. There we go. That's pretty good. So about right there. I want that, and then the cape. So the cape, we have the light hitting pretty hard on that, so we definitely don't want to get we don't want that highlight to get lost. So we got to keep an eye on that. So especially this part right here. See that? Like that's like you can definitely tell the light's hitting really hard on that spot. So just copy the link and paste it. Did I miss something? I'm not sure if I missed something. Let me know. I'm kind of lost as far as what you mean about the link. My bad. Oops. Lighten up these pants a little bit. Okay. And I think for this part, let's go to airbrush because I want to be really careful here on the face. I want to lighten this up a little bit. Your YouTube channel. Are you saying you want to like do you want me are you asking me to like to share the link to your channel in the chat section? Oops. Okay. That's looking pretty decent. Hold on, let me move this over real quick. Okay. That can be fixed right there. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So one thing that I plan to do is I want to have like he's going to be running in mud. So it's at least that's the plan. That could that could always change, but pretty sure that's what we're going to do. So I'll have him running in mud. It'll just be kind of a muddy drawing. We might even add some mud and stuff to his face later on, but we'll see. We've just kind of got to just continue to fill out the drawing. Oh gosh, that was terrible. Okay, now I'm going to turn the opacity down just on that. Okay. You guys may not have been able to see that last part right there just because it was kind of, um, how would you say, it's so dark in that spot right there. Also, too, I'm kind of wondering. I want to try something, so let's go back to my favorite brush, and I'm almost wondering if maybe I should have the cape kind of like a blue cape. I kind of run that all in together. So I think that might actually look cool because um, the gray and blue, that kind of this kind of looks nice together. So I might kind of go for that. I kind of go for that vibe a little bit. You might put just a little bit of blue right there in that area, and then just like a little trim of blue just along the edge, just enough so we can tell. Not like overly doing it, but oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you want me to check out your YouTube channel, yeah, just uh okay, actually hold on real quick. Let me see. Let me click on the stream so I can actually see from yeah, if you okay, hold on, let me see. It looks like they're okay, I don't see the link. I'm looking in the chat right now. I don't see the link to your channel. But yeah, if you post it, I want to be able to see it. You know what you can do? You can go, you can post it in one of my. Yeah, for some reason YouTube is blocking it. Like I can't see the link at all. Uh, do this. Go to one of my other videos and post the link there, and then, um, so yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's not showing up for some reason. At least on this particular video. So maybe, like I said, try going to one of my other videos and just try from there and if that works out. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's I don't know why it's tripping. Okay. So I need to there's a little spot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really annoying me. There we go. There's this little dot right up there where I guess I had like bumped it with my hand or something. But yeah, anyway, it's gone now. So it's all good. Okay, so what I might do honestly though is post it on my stand. Hold on, let me see. On your stream. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have like Instagram or Facebook or anything like that? Because you can send it to me on my Facebook account, or just on Messenger. Oh, you don't? Okay. Um, yeah, go to my previous video that I have uploaded and just post the comment there, and then I'll go see if I can view it from there. It just might be because we're live streaming, and it's tripping. I don't know. The only thing I have is the Discord. So, which aren't you in there already though? I thought for sure you're in there. Okay. I may have if you just posted something that may have a notification that just dropped down right up here. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So that and Okay, but what I'm probably gonna do though is I actually might end the stream just a little early tonight. But thank you for coming and watching. So I definitely appreciate you hanging here with me. Um, but yeah, so I might end the stream just a little bit early tonight. What are we at? We're at oh yeah, we're at 50 minutes. Okay, so that's still pretty decent. So I think that's what we'll do. But for those of you that did come out and watch, I do want to say thank you. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up on the video. Even for those of you that will watch this after it's been uploaded, just as a regular video. But yeah, so I will continue to work on this, and I'll come back in probably another live stream, and we'll show you more of what we've got going on here. But yeah, with all of that being said, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love you all, and have a good evening.